initially it was already a bad situation. I made it 3 times worse. Like, not 2 times. 3 times worse. The situation. Oh my god, I have to go to a meeting. I have to apologize to my whole entire team. It's embarrassing, man, and I felt like I can't even, okay. We're just gonna dig into the story, okay? So, I love my job. I'm very privileged. I applied at 11 different jobs to try to get the one that I want. 11 different ones. I just keep trying, but no one wanted to have me on board just because I'm so young. So I was very grateful and blessed that my boss, he accepted me. The people there are amazing. We buy food, we have like business discussions together. And the higher up people, the business manager, and I went out with them. We went out drinking one time. He paid for all of my drinks. He paid for all of my food. And this other time we went up to do this workshop to improve our skills, and it cost a little bit of money. He paid for me, and he took me in his nice ass car too. Like, they all got nice cars, they all get the money, and ever since I've been hanging out with them, I've been getting money every day. The stress and the pressure is high, the workload is a little bit higher, but it's worth it, and I don't want to lose my position that I have. But they will help me out. They're so good, great people, lovely people, I love them. But today, I made a big mistake, man. It was already a bad situation, and fuck, 3 times worse. Okay, let me explain. So basically, the situation, it started out with me hearing. I heard from a guy. This bro, I do Muay Thai with him, some Muay Thai pads, he came from, and he's a gang member as well, so I don't really know if I trusted what he said, not because I don't trust him, but he's like very emotional, just because of his background. Like, he's easy to make mad, very easy. You don't want to say anything rude to him if you don't know him well, or he's gonna click and he's gonna punch you in the face. He's just that type of person. He came up to me and he was like, "Oh fuck, bro, that guy over there has an eye problem," and I was like, thinking like, what? And he really wanted to fight this guy. He's like, this guy, I'm gonna punch him in the fucking head, and insane. He just keeps swearing and he's low-key crashing out. He's like walking in circles, staring at the guy like this, and I was like just trying to talk to him to diffuse the situation, which I did. And then I thought, like, what should I do about this situation? Why is he mad at this guy? And he said that this guy's like a predator to women in our space, and he even mentioned kids, which is extreme. I don't believe him on that, to be honest. But you never know. That's the thing. But I quite like this guy. I thought this guy was a good guy. So then I thought, okay, I'm gonna figure out what other people have to say about him. So I tried to deal with the situation by myself, which is how I fucked it up. I could have just asked for help and left it to the boss, but I didn't. But so I messed everything up. I tried to do things myself. So I went and I asked some girls, what do you think about this guy? And they were like, yeah, he's creepy. They were saying like, he's creepy. And there's this one she said it was weird and the situation happened, and I was like, okay. So then at that point, it's like there's like a police type of situation, so I asked my boss, and my boss is like, yeah, okay, like we have to sort this out, this is very important. He said he's gonna have a meeting with him, have a good corridor with him, have a catch up, and make sure everything's on track. And all I had to do was catch a time when he was there, and then call my boss, and my boss will come down, talk to him, have the meeting, and sort things out. So I called him today. I saw him there. I texted my boss, I was like, he's here. You have to be quick because he's getting ready to leave, he's jumping in the shower, getting ready to head off. And so then I went on to talk to him, to try like starve some time. I kept talking to him, and then eventually he was like, oh, I gotta head off, gotta scoot to work, bro. And so I was like, I didn't know what to do, and I just said, oh, hold on, the boss is coming here in a sec to just have a little catch up with you. And he's like, why, is there a problem, bro? And I was like, yes, I could have said no, but I didn't want to lie, and I should have lied, but I didn't choose to lie. Sometimes you gotta learn to lie, you have to lie in some situations. But I was like, yeah, there's a problem. The next minute he started getting he just started getting mad, he started swearing a bit, and I was like, what's the problem? But his reaction, I knew, okay, this fella knows he's done something a little bit wrong, and he's done some things, he's hiding some things, Sorry guys, my storage ran out just then. But anyways, I could tell by his reaction he had maybe done something, and he asked me like, what's the issue, what's the problem? And what I was supposed to say is, I don't know, I don't know the problem, but my boss said something, and so he wants to see you. That's what I was supposed to say. Instead, I just gave it to him straight. I was like, okay, have you done this with a young girl? And he was like, he was about to crash out on me. And then I started getting a bit anxious, and I was like trying to keep calm and not to abuse it, because I just made him explode kinda. And then my anxiety quickly turned into anger as well, and then I dealt with the situation pretty unprofessionally. But yeah, and then he left. He was like, nah, fuck this. He put his key tag back on the desk. He had enough, and he said he's cancelling. So he left, and then I was like, yeah, alright, he's cancelling. So I'll fill out his cancellation form, and it said reason for cancelling, and I just put like what I'd heard that he'd done, right? But it's not. The situation's literally just started. Nothing is confirmed. I put in the reason from everything else I've heard from everyone else, and then he got that sent to him by my phone. Ran out of storage again. Anyways, I forgot what I was up to, but the email. Yeah, I'd gotten to him, and so initially, first he was the victim in the situation. Now here's that email of him being where I'm accusing him of only rumors I've heard. I've flipped the whole entire situation around, and I've put our company at risk, because now we're the victims. Now we can't be strict, and we can't be with him. Now accused, or I have, but my boss is all of us. It's all of us. But it was me, but it goes for all of us. So now we all have to apologize to him. But we're still gonna have a meeting to try sort out the situation. But just because nothing is confirmed just yet, and I already accused that in the email, and he has that email for evidence. So I had to have a meeting today. I had to say sorry to everybody. I had to say sorry, and I was just getting yelled at because I put the whole, company right. I was just sitting there getting yelled at. I mean, it's probably deserved. You know what I mean. And I can't. And there's no point sitting down feeling sorry for myself. It was just embarrassing. And right after that, I had to go back to work and customer service work with people, and I was feeling anxious. I wanted to cry, to be honest. I was shaking and stuttering, talking to people. It's still trying to, smile and keep things professional. I found it quite tricky, but it's good practice, under the pressure. And then, tonight, I tried to have a sleep. I couldn't sleep. I just had some nasty nightmares. I woke up, so I was like, okay, I'm going to the gym, do legs. Then I vomited because there was so much pressure, and this weekend I can't relax. I have to set myself up for next week and set up so much for next week. If I procrastinate, I'm out. If I want to make money and keep my place next week, I could make some good money next week, but it's lots of hard money. So I'm just begging my future self. Really. But at the end of the day, everything's okay because we're all gonna die. That's what I think is always a good way to go about it. If you're feeling pressure too, or expectations and stuff. Shit, it's pretty tricky, but I got lost too. I had to have a meeting with a guy too and talk to him, and now he's gonna have a meeting with the girls as well and talk to some of the girls. But the whole situation just went messy as crap. Yeah. So I was a bit disappointed in myself for how I dealt with things out of emotion and not thinking. It was bad, really bad, but I'm so lucky and blessed to have my job. All I can do is move forwards, and that's all you could do as well. If you maybe had a bad day, all you can do is move forwards, focus, move forwards. All you can do. You can't sit down and feel sorry for yourself for ages. Maybe give yourself 10 minutes to do that, and then move forwards. That's literally all you can do. Best way to go about it. But that was I found it quite tough. And I talked to my boss, and he said most people he's worked with, that he's managed, has left. He's a lovely guy. Almost too nice, I would say. But most people left because they can't handle the pressure of managing and operating and doing things, holding yourself to a high standard. It's tough. You literally have to change who you are as a person, bro. It's you gotta put on some mask, and it's a skill, and it's a tough skill to learn and ingrain into your brain. But then I believe that that's where the money comes from, because that's where he gets all his money, so I'm just try rinse and repeat. But no, that's a tough situation for me today, but I hope you still had a good day. I just wanted to share it. I just felt like I had to share it, I just had to talk about it. I feel like there's two good ways that you can help yourself. If you had a bad day, exercise and talk about it. Always the best ways. And I feel like you gotta do both. Depending on how bad it is, I guess. Yeah. But it just because like I have to talk to the other people and say sorry to the other people, maybe from other branches and stuff, because I represent the whole name. Oh well.